Hello, everybody. It's Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette, and it's another Take 5 YouTube playlist, and it's mixed media magic again this week. Co-host is Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration. Hope you'll check out the description for the tag to her channel and give her a subscribe, and also check out the description for the link to the playlist so you can see what everyone else has for you today. All right, let's get started with something really fun.
This right here, I just didn't know it was going to be so nice. The case itself. I just need to figure out what to do with all of this. So I think I'm going to just tuck it in, and we will give it a little bit of glue here in just a minute. So we got that, and that'll give us a finished touch there with our bottom of our bag. I want to I don't really want that on the outside. I'm seriously got an eye twitch now. We're gonna, let's flip it this way. I do have a needle with some thread already threaded, so we can use that. All right, let's just so we can use that. All right, let's just go ahead and glue this because it is irritating me. I'll turn it inside out. That's a little more fuzz stuffing. Now let's find our opening, which is here, and we're just going to fold it like that, and we are going to glue that down. Let's just use the good old Fabri-Tac. Now I only have half a bottle, and you see, okay, and I had noticed earlier today that half of it was leaked out on my little counter over here, so I'm gonna just use that. I'm gonna just go right across here. Let me slow down. I sure as all blazes do not want to finish early. My goodness, that would just be so out of character for me. Let's fold that over on the inside like that. Let's just give it a little press down. Got that on that, and then we'll get this other side. I don't know. They keep letting me come back. I do like to craft. That's why I like Fun Fridays. I can do something different than just plain old painting. Look at that. Just look at that. Isn't it? All right, so now let's see here. Before I turn it inside out, I want to, let me think now. This is going to have to go like that on the inside, I think. Like that. Oh, I could use the fabric glue, but I may, let's see here. I'm just go ahead and, I don't know. It's not a sewer. Not a sewer. But I think that'll be cute right there. So let's see here. I'm going to push this back, and I'm going to go right to the bottom of my rollover. Right there. And let's I don't know. Should I chance it and sew? Let's just give it a little quick stitch because I'm not a sewer. I got to just tell you, not. I don't even know how to open this thing. right, we got it. We got it. Look at there. I love that it's already threaded. Love it. All right, let's pull out. But look, that's all you get. So let me just put a little knot down here. So I do know that much. I got to knot it so it don't pull through. I wish I had some little pink buttons. Oh, good googie boogie. I cannot get this thing. My old fingers ain't what they used to be. My dexterity just is terrible. Terrible. Man alive, that don't look that much like a knot. We're going to go with it. Alright, so I'm going to go, maybe I'll go right here on our thing and just give it a little anchor. Let's just give it a little anchor. I don't know what kind of makeshift knot this is I'm doing, okay? It's just something that feels right. Yeah, so y'all stick around a little bit. Denim and lace. I've had quite a few folks already. Alright, I don't want to use up, I did buy some more pink thread, but y'all know I do not want to be threading no needle. So let's see here. Let's get this, wrap around the needle, what, 3 times? 1, 2, 3, and pull it through. I do know that much. Then we don't have a whole lot of thread left, but we might have enough to sew this other side. I might have to do white because I got some white over here already threaded too. Something, man. All right, let's get this here. And pull it up. So I don't think I'm going to have enough of this pink to do right here in the middle. But we've got some white already threaded as well, so we can do that. Or I can just put a little bit of fabric glue on there. Now if I were a seamstress, I could sew this with my sewing machine. I've been watching Miss Tracy and Cindy and trying to pick up something. My mama was an amazing seamstress, but I gotta tell you, I didn't pay attention apparently, because I can barely sew a button on that'll stay the middle and secure this a little bit better here. Like I said, if I had a brain, if I could use my sewing machine, which I cannot because I don't know how, this would be much better. But you know what, this is gonna be just fine. Let's just pull this through. I have no idea what it's looking like on the other side. Let's make a little X right here, I think. I'm gonna use this bag. I think it's gonna be pretty. I'm kind of like that. I'm a little whimsy, I like whimsy glam. That's just, I don't know, I like different. I like being different. Let's see here. But not so different that it's weird. Well, maybe not very weird. I just stuck that pin right in my finger. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we got us a good anchor here. Now I'm going to put some glue, I think, to kind of secure it a little bit better. I got the hiccups. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. Y'all, can I wear pink fur in the springtime, or am I not going to be able to use this again till next winter? I think the flowers will help me be able to use it now. Right? Alright, so we got that pressed down right there. Now let's flip it over and get the other side. And, I'm a mess. Oh, it's going to be so stinking cute. Oh, y'all, it's going to be adorable. Oh, what's that? It was the little thingy. Okay, so this, let me see here. That's going to go. Okay. I got to think backwards. See, it's hard to think backwards, ain't it? Alright, let's just get this secure here. And look at the clock. 15 minutes. Good, googie boogie. Alright, let's just secure this. Put this inside out. Oh my goodness. Oh, yo. I don't think you can wear it. You might go wear this on your shoulder. That was my plan. Let's hook our little thingies here. Look at this. I don't know what I got here, but we got something. I think I should have left the zipper in, because now I'm gonna glue this because it don't look right. I should have left the zipper. Oh man. Okay, here's what I'm going to do right here on these corners. I'm going to fold this in a little bit. Just to give it a little more, not so square. So let's fold that in right there. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. My hot glue's got some troubles. And let's put that right there. Of course, I think I will go back and do some sewing by hand. All right, let's give that a little squeeze there. So it's kind of like miter in a, it's whimsical, yes. Hey Cindy. Miter in a corner, like folding your sheets and stuff. So we'll do that, and we're gonna do that same thing on this side. Come right over here. And let's just tuck that corner, tuck it in, just push it in. And then here's what we got. So let me show you up close. So I'm just taking that squared edge and giving it a push in so it's close to that denim. And then we're going to glue it right here. Best would be sewn. Let's just, yeah, best would be sewn. But let's get this here. Let's see. Let's make sure the shape is going to be good. All right. Got some mess right there. Like I said, I had a ton of denim where I had. Alright, now let's get that pressed down. But yeah, y'all, make sure you tune in to it. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's getting cuter all the time. I got 5 minutes. Where did the time go? Why did I do have some lace that I bought, and I couldn't find that either. But anywho, let's put some of this on here. I'm gonna let's go ahead and that right there. And you know, I got some pretty ribbon from my friend Lisa from Heart's Desire. That would be pretty up here, but Lord only knows where it is. I declare. I don't know if this even qualifies for lace. It doesn't. It's not lace. But that'll be a pretty finishing touch, I think. So let's cut this out. Cut these little strings that are holding it together. And as I said, this it's just not in my nature to use antique doilies for crafting, but this one had a big giant hole in it that I could not repair. So we are using it for this. We're going to use it for this. I should have done that before I sealed it down. So we'll just put these here. Thank you. Here. I'm going to go ahead and get them tucked in so you can see them in case I don't have time to finish. I think this will be pretty. Just one more. I think I'll have enough to do the other side. We'll have enough for the other side. Oh my goodness. Which you don't have to put any on the other side. Oh my. Let me see if I can hold it up without. Look. Isn't that pretty? I think that's a good finishing little touch there. So let's get that glued down. Oh my goodness. I love it. Don't you love it when we're just all pleased with ourselves? I'm just so pleased with myself. I feel like I've been hanging out with my girlfriends and we've just had a good time, you know, and we got this going on. I'm going to put this glue just on this inner edge. I should have, like I said, probably done this before I did the denim part. The denim part. So if your grandkids are outgrowing their little overalls, take them, craft with them. Right? Oh my goodness, that's gonna be so stinking cute. We got 1 minute. Yeah, we don't want to go over on the our next person. I just love it, y'all. And then that other the bottom part of the overalls, we could do a little bag, you know, sew up those legs and make a little bag to go inside this bag, you know, like a little wallet or something. A divider. Okay, let's see what we got. Hey, look at that. I am going to finish right on time. All right, let me hook it. And I do think I'll go back and put some little bling on that pocket. Is this not adorable? So we'll put a little something on our little pocket. I think it is so cute. I just love it. And look, I can put it over my arm like that and use it. I mean, it's kind of odd, but I love it. And y'all, think outside the box. Look at different things, pillows, whatever. And what could you do with it? What could you do with it besides its normal purpose? All right, so here's a little denim and lace project I've been working on, and so we've got a lot of different media here. We've got some pink fur that came off of a pillow. So it's a pillow that I unstuffed. And then I took apart a doily that was already messed up. It had a big hole in it, so I wouldn't routinely cut up antique doilies, but since it was beyond repair, I have cut those apart and stuck those at the top. And then at the very, very top, I have these darling little top of bib overalls. So I cut that and glued that with some Fabri-Tac on the inside of the pillow case, like so. And so we've got our straps for our purse. In the center of each little doily, I use some Fabri-Tac to put just a little something something on those. And then on the front, I did the same thing. See how they're just not quite, I couldn't have repaired that. I did miter the corners here and stick those together so that it gave kind of an A-frame to our little bag. And then I put some little smaller pearls right in the center of those. Now this is a little extra pocket for your bag. So I think that's just lovely. So what I'm going to do now is take this Dollar Tree pom-poms. If I had pink, I would use pink, but I don't have any. So I have taken my pillowcase, and I'll pull it out so you can see here. This is how long it would be. So I'm going to just stuff in a little bit to kind of shorten our bag and make it look a little more normal. And then put the pom-poms inside there. I think that is just going to be so cute. Let me make sure I can get it up here where you can see. So here's what we have. Basically, it's inverted down here on the bottom. And now I'm going to take our pom-poms, the white, and these were out at Christmas, so I don't know any other time that they have them. So we'll decide, we'll put those in that part inside like that, and then we will glue the fold on top of our pom-pom. So let's see if we can get that in there so it makes a little more sense. And you could tack it down with a pin. I don't have one readily available, or I would do that. And then we'll go all the way across with that. I don't know, it might need some bigger ones, but I'm going with what I've got here. So I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac, and oh, I've got a mess here. Let's wipe that off. It's kind of oozed a little bit. So I'm going to turn this up so we can see what we're doing, not going blindly too much. Just for a minute anyhow, until we get started. I had removed one little pom-pom on the end, so I have a little lip there. So I'm going to start there with it, but I want to make sure that I have enough room for it to hang at the bottom. Just going to put a little dollop of glue in there. Yes, I could sew them if I sewed. I did sew a little bit getting the top part on, just some little anchor stitches, I call them, and, you know, like you were sewing on a button. So we'll put that like that, and then we'll put this pookie dookie. It wants to fall out of there. It's not sticking. So let's get that going right there. We'll put some on top of it here, and that way we can take our pink and just squish it down. And this was a pillowcase. I got some pillows on clearance, so I took the stuffing out, and we'll use that for something else at another time. So let's get this done, and we'll just hold that for just a second while that Fabri-Tac glues. I think that'll be so stinking cute. I've got a lot of textures going on here. I've got those little lace doilies, I've got our fur, we've got our pom-poms, we've got our denim, and then we're gonna put this in here, and I just love it. I just love it. All right, so I'm gonna get this done, and then we'll be right back. All right, so here's what we have, our little denim overalls that we put on the top, and our little doily pieces from our lace and our little pearls that came from the Dollar Tree. Just glued them here for some Fabri-Tac. Same down here. tucked them in on the inside where I glued them there. And there it is all the way around. So we've kind of mitered these corners here to squish them in a little bit. It may need some sewing, but right now it's working fine. And then we have our little pom-poms on the bottom to finish it off. So that's going to be a purse, but it's still mixed media, right? Does it count? We've got denim, we've got lace, we've got pearls, we've got a furry pillowcase is how it started out. And we got those little pom-poms. I think it's just great. And I think, hey, why not? Yeah, I enjoyed doing this, and this is going to be a nice little bag for me, a little boho bag. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you will subscribe to my channel and check out the rest of the playlist. See beauty, especially within yourself. If you can't see it there, it's impossible to see it any place else. And hey, think outside the box when you look at things. This was just a throw pillow, and I just took the stuffing out. Look at that. It's so stinking pretty. I love it. And those things that are messed up like this, don't throw them away. Repurpose them for something else. All right, ta-ta for now.